We've waited our whole career, I've said many times, to make a record like The Outsiders. I felt like our entire career has been building up to that moment, to that record, to this record. And likewise with this tour. This tour, we've waited our entire career to put on this tour. And it's going to be one that a lot of thought goes into. Anybody who's ever seen us before, musically because of the amount of music we have, visually, and then as far as what we want to do sonically, I think it's going to be something that people will say is the best they've seen, and we still want to make it about the music.
Yes, she got a ride. I'm getting stoned.
We have some other things to make sure that everybody, no matter what seat you're in the house, no matter where you are, front, back, side, top, we want to make sure that it's a unique experience for everybody in there, and that everybody in there feels like they're a part of the show. I mean, there's not a bad seat in the house, and we've thought about that ad nauseum to make sure that regardless of where you are, without giving too much away, surprise-wise, that you'll be able to experience it and be a part of the show and share in that feeling from the stage.
Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Come on!
The interesting thing about this tour is, coming into it, we did the Blood, Sweat, and Beers tour. We were able to play most of our catalog, or a large majority of Sinners Like Me, Caroline, and the Chief album. But with adding in The Outsiders and it being an album, it being a piece of work, there's going to be some different stuff that is in the set list every night. And we're doing something unique with fans, too, that there will not be a show that's the same this entire tour. Not one. Every night, fans will have a chance to choose certain songs that they would like to hear. Maybe we hadn't done in a long time. Maybe it was on an earlier record. Maybe it was a cut that never made an album. It was a bonus track. But all these things are fair game. We have some ways that we're going to let fans vote on that and pick those songs, city by city.
Yeah, it's a flat line. It's a heart attack. Yeah, it's too far gone to be shot.
It'll keep us on our toes, and it'll make it a unique experience every night where the show is going to be changing. And I think that's important. I think it gives every city a unique show and a unique experience. And that's something that, as an artist and as a musician, that's fun for me too, because I don't know what's going to happen that night until I get there. And that spontaneity is what music's about. Spontaneity in the studio, spontaneity on stage. And we're going to do everything we can, even though it's a big show, we're going to do everything we can to keep that intact.